kidnapper put a knife to the girl's neck and threatened her father to assassinate the president. Otherwise, they would kill the girl. John had no choice but to agree. Then the kidnapper escorted John onto a plane bound for the United States and warned him.
Open your mouth again and I'll nail it shut.
John ignored him. Instead, he knocked out the kidnapper, broke his neck, put a hat on him, and told the flight attendant not to disturb the kidnapper's rest. Then John sneaked into the luggage compartment, opened the door, climbed onto the landing gear, and then jumped off the plane, landing in the reeds. After that, he set an alarm for 11 hours. He had to rescue his daughter before then. Soon he caught a kidnapper, so he hung the kidnapper upside down on a cliff and forced him to reveal the whereabouts of his daughter. Then he let go, and the kidnapper fell to his death. Then he drove an excavator into a weapons store and ransacked it for guns and grenades. Then John smeared camouflage on his body, put on a bulletproof vest, picked up a rocket launcher, shouldered a submachine gun, and directly rushed into the kidnapper's lair. A kidnapper happened to come out. John grabbed him and stabbed him to death with a knife. Then he planted mines there. Then 2 more kidnappers passed by. John threw a knife and killed them. John turned to leave and was spotted by a kidnapper in the watchtower. A large group of kidnappers surrounded him after hearing the commotion, so John detonated the bombs. Then John hid in a house. The kidnappers surrounded it and opened fire on the house. Then a kidnapper opened the door to check. John was not only alive, but also launched a counter-attack. Soon these kidnappers were wiped out. Then John rushed to the basement where his daughter was being held. The leader of the kidnappers was holding his daughter hostage. John had to hide behind a bunker and provoke him. The leader was indeed enraged, picked up a knife and rushed at John, but was pushed onto a high-voltage power grid by John. Then John broke off an iron pipe and threw it, which directly impaled the leader. Finally, John successfully rescued his daughter